Good morning. Rita Wilkins, also known as the downsizing designer, on this beautiful sunny day. So there was this saying, don't waste any more time thinking about what you could have done. Instead, focus on now what you can do differently. So oftentimes I hear people criticizing themselves about when it comes to decluttering in their homes. They say it's too emotional, so I've given up trying. It's too overwhelming, so I just keep putting it off and procrastinating. Or I'm so disorganized that I don't even bother. Other things are I keep holding on to things because I might need them someday. And then I've tried and failed so many times, so I'm just not even going to try anymore. So this type of negative self-talk is obviously self-sabotaging, creating a never-ending cycle of I want to declutter and get organized, but I'll probably fail again, so why even try? The reality is decluttering doesn't have to be so hard. If you truly want to experience the peace of mind that an organized and clutter-free home can provide, it's well worth focusing on what you can do differently instead. So I have 5 best decluttering secrets that I want to share with you. Number 1 is to declutter one area at a time. Even if it's one drawer, one shelf, one closet, you're still making progress. And number 2 is decide to decide. So if you haven't used something, if it's not fitting you, if you don't wear it, why are you holding on to it? Just let it go. Number 3 is find a home for everything. So when everything has a place, it's easier to stay organized and decluttered. And number 4, make decluttering a daily habit. So finding a few minutes every single day to declutter and get organized, consistently using those 5-minute micro habits that I talk about is key to remaining clutter-free. And the last one is don't strive for perfection. So your house doesn't have to look like a model home. You live there. So find that happy medium, a clutter-free, clutter level that you're comfortable with, because we all have some of it, one that's peaceful and it feels like home to you. So bottom line, don't waste your time thinking about what you might have done, what you could have done in the past. Instead, focus on what you can do differently right now and start to live that more organized and clutter-free life. Have an awesome day.